go through and they can get different items. What is the goal in the starting race? Asks Mox84. The goal is they're racing all the way to the chest, meaning that they have to go through 11 floors and beat the last end boss at the end of the 11th floor. And here we go. Looks like we're starting.
I think they're pretty much dead even. Slash is a couple of seconds ahead on the stream, so it'll look like he's ahead, but they're actually pretty close together. Oh, he is ahead, but...
So the main item that they have, you can see they have a crosshair and they're calling down missiles. And this item is called Epic Fetus, one of the most powerful items in the entire game. And that's the starting item. They start off with one item, and then they don't know anything beyond that. So already we have a pretty big deviation here. SlashSP using this reroll machine. Oh, I guess HauntedQuest is doing it too now.
Yeah, but Haunted took Tooth Shot over.
Oh. So I think a little bit of a mistake there from HauntedQuest. I don't think Tooth Shot actually does anything with the Epic Fetus item.
Doesn't it give the chance to have just a pretty powerful epic?
Oh, maybe it does. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone in chat can tell me. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, even though I play The Binding of Isaac a whole lot, I probably have thousands of hours in it at this point. I still haven't memorized all of the item interactions because there's over 500 items in the game, and they all uniquely synergize with the other 500 items, right? So you can imagine it just gets exponential, all the different kinds of combinations that you can see. And that's really what makes this game, the replayability, so much fun, is because you'll never learn everything about this game. There's always something new. So both players neck and neck here.
Slash is going into his boss, one of the trollier bosses of the game here, in my opinion. So, Haunted did not get the D2 Devil's Deal, it looks like, which rolled into an Abaddon.
So that was strange. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I wasn't watching those
damage. Because he was missing half a heart there.
You got a sack dagger though. Okay, so big variation here. On our right side, Slash has an item called Abaddon, which gives extra damage. But on the left side, HauntedQuest has the Sacrificial Dagger, which is an orbital. You can see it rotating around him. And that's one of the best items in the game. So I think I gotta give the edge here to maybe to HauntedQuest, even though he's a few rooms behind Slash on the path.
Yeah, he has a bit better boss clear with that sack dagger.
Yeah. HauntedQuest, we could talk about him a little bit. He's been racing the game for years and years, ever since the original, which was almost 4 years ago now, I would say. And so he's a well-known name in the Isaac racing community. And I think he's actually the favorite here. If I had to call a winner here, or predict a winner, I would probably say HauntedQuest. SlashSP though, no slouch. Currently in the lead. He is a partnered Twitch streamer who plays Isaac not every day, but definitely every week, I would say.
Yeah, at least 2-3 times a week.
Yeah. So he also has thousands of hours in the game.
Slash actually came second in IOTR.
Yeah. So that's a fantastic result. Slash extremely skilled. Ooh, Infest 2.
Slash got it several rooms ahead of Haunted, so he'll have the advantage there.
Yeah, so HauntedQuest significantly behind here. Slash just seems to be, his lead is edging forward ever so slightly. Oh yeah, that's an interesting point, Lobster. Lobsterosity in chat mentions that an interesting fact about HauntedQuest is that he currently has the most races played on Racing Plus, because the server keeps track of every race you start for the purposes of collecting everyone's stats. So yeah, clearly Haunted Plus plays this game a lot.
So Slash on Blue Mom here. Less trolly of the moms on Epic Fetus.
Yeah, Haunted just one room behind. a pretty close race so far. That's why I like seeded races. It's like, it really can be some nail biters.
Haunted, not exactly the healthiest boy, because he didn't get the Abaddon on V2 there.
Yeah, Slash definitely feeling a little bit safer. But 3 hearts is enough to feel somewhat confident. Oh, never mind. Down to 2 hearts now is HauntedQuest. Hey, what's up? Again?
That boss that Slash just fought, the 2, whatever they're called, was actually used to be Trolex, was it not?
That's right. Yeah. In seeded races, it's replaced with 2 frails.
Oh, and HauntedQuest goes down.
Oh no, dude! He could have dodged that. Oh man.
So maybe now
That's good one, man. He was neck and neck with Slash. So when you die on a seeded race, you just start right back from the beginning. So SlashSP has a second monitor and is watching HauntedQuest on a second monitor. So around, there's like probably a 15-second stream delay or something like that. So around now, Slash will be noticing that his opponent has died. And now we can watch Slash for a change in his play. That means that he can just kind of take it slow, play slow and steady, and just make sure that he conserves his health and doesn't die himself. Whereas normally, if HauntedQuest was alive, Slash would probably be like gunning full throttle and potentially playing a bit more dangerously.
There is a 20-minute time limit, so if Slash can't complete the race by then, I think he would still get the win because he's farther ahead.
Yep, that's correct. I think.
I don't know. I'd have to look at the rules here.
Another thing to mention here is that it's quite unlucky that Slash and HauntedQuest faced each other in the very first round of this tournament. These are both fantastic players, and they could even be meeting each other in the finals. So kind of unfortunate. They both got unlucky with their first round matchups, I would say.
Yes. The person that is farthest at the end of the time limit will get the point. The order goes getting to the floor, beating the boss. I think I read. Yeah, getting to the floor, finding the boss, and then beating the boss.
Yep. So Ryu says in chat that it might be problematic that both players can watch each other. Well, it actually, there's some pros and cons to it. But think about the pros for a minute. It actually makes the game really interesting, because not only do you have to worry about what's going on your screen and the correct strategy to choose and the correct decisions to make, but you also have to kind of keep track simultaneously of all the things your opponent's doing. And maybe you can pick up on something they did and like learn from their mistake and incorporate that into your own run. So it gets quite complicated. It's a really beautiful thing to be able to, it really increases the overall complexity, which is an interesting and good thing.
Slash debating on taking that succubus there and going down to 1 heart. Wisely doesn't, because he basically is dependent on his staying alive that he wins.
Correct.
Going down to 1 heart would be rather reckless at this point.
Absolutely. Just gotta play slow and steady. So right now SlashSP on the Cathedral, which is the 10th floor of the game. He has 1 more floor to go. The final floor it's called the Chest. And once he beats the last end boss there, he will win the match. So all things considered, Slash should be on track to get first place here.
Had to bomb through that room again to go back and get the death card, or the devil card, I guess.
Yeah.
Thought it was the second death card. But
Yeah, that's smart. The devil card is an item that it temporarily increases your damage. So Slash, you'll probably see him use it on the Isaac boss, which is the just in a few rooms here, the boss of the Cathedral. Swordsmaster in chat asks about seeing your opponent as a ghost in seeded runs. That is actually something I've planned to do for many, many months. I just haven't got around to it yet. But yeah, my idea is that it would be like Mario Kart, in like a time trial or something, where you see yourself as a ghost. So yeah, that's definitely possible, and it's definitely something I'm planning on doing in the future.
That would take quite a bit of coding though, wouldn't it?
Yep, it's pretty complicated, but it's really cool. So I do want to add that feature to Racing Plus.
Yeah, that would be actually really cool. I don't know how well it would work with multiple people in a race.
Yeah, it would be best for 1v1 races, and you'd only see the ghost if you happen to be in the exact same room as your opponent, which is actually not super common. Only in very close races are you in the exact same room as your opponent. But it would be cool to like see a glimpse of your opponent exiting the room just as you enter a room. Like, think about how hype that would be.
Or them coming into the room as...
Yeah, as you leave, you're like, hell yeah! Get like an adrenaline rush because you're like just 5 seconds ahead or something. So Haunted Quest, you're able to get a item called Crystal Ball, which is something Slash wasn't able to find on his first go through.
Not sure where he got that one.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, Crystal Ball, a huge pickup. If Slash dies, then Haunted Quest, I think, will be able to easily take the match. Crystal Ball, one of the things it does is it gives you extra life. So Haunted Quest is going to be feeling really healthy.
Gives you full mapping like the mind on use as well.
Yep. So if you're watching this game for the first time, you can already see just how crazy it is. There's like, for example, on Haunted Quest side, he's got like blue spiders hanging around, and on Slash's side, he has like a little familiar following him called Harlequin Baby. And there's all different kinds of items. They all do different things. And as a speedrunner, you have to memorize them all and figure out which ones are useful and which ones are bad.
Lops, you're saying the only way to enforce a screen sniping ban would be go to their house and look over their shoulder.
Well, that's not actually true. One strategy you can do is you can use OBS is the program that you use to stream. It's called Open Broadcaster Software, and Open Broadcaster Software has a feature where you can do a delay on your stream. So if each streamer sets the delay to something like 5-10 minutes, then it's going to be much too delayed to be able to garnish any or to gain any important information from your opponent. So that is one option if you want to delete stream cheating. However, stream cheating, as I said before, it kind of adds to the game and makes it more interesting. So for that reason, it's better just to keep it the way it is and not use a stream delay.
Haunted catching up rather quickly, getting to Isaac just as Slash finishes.
Yeah. Even though Haunted died, he made it pretty fast to catch up. So Slash going to take that run just due to a sloppy hit on Haunted Quest side. I feel like if Haunted had just dodged a little bit better, he could have been in the running and definitely taken first place there.
That's definitely for sure. That just goes to show the power of mapping coming from Crystal Ball there.
Can't bash the Slash.
Can't best the quest. Well, Slash just bested the quest. Yeah, Slash did definitely slow play quite a bit. But that chest is a bit of a nasty one. Alright, so now I think they're just choosing their next character.
So this first round of the tournament is a best of 3. So SlashSP only has to win one more match, and he's going to eliminate Haunted. Is this even double elimination? I'm not sure. I should probably know. I guess I'll click on the rules channel. Doesn't say.
Yeah.
As speedrunners and competitors, we like double elimination tournaments mostly because, it mitigates some RNG. If you get an unlucky loss, you're just not eliminated from the tournament entirely. You still have another chance to crawl your way back. I'm not sure if this tournament is double elim though. So essentially, at the beginning of each race,
Yes.
a random character and a random build is chosen.
This tournament is
Go ahead, Moose.
This tournament is double elimination.
Okay, nice. So for this next match, the random character will be Kane, and the random item that they start with is Sacred Heart. So stay with us, and the next race will be starting here shortly.
Let's go!
Yeah, so we can, the casters can introduce ourselves again. My name is Zamiel. I am the creator of the Racing Plus mod and also a speedrunner. Been racing for a long time.
And I am Unhinged Moose, tournament organizer, racer, commentator, etc.
Yeah, Moose has also been around in the community for at least 2 years, if not longer.
Yeah, it's probably 2 years. Sounds about right. I came right around Rebirth when it first came out.
Cool. So here we're off, both racers in the same room, side by side, neck and neck, as it typically is at the beginning of a race. And HauntedQuest just seconds faster than Slash, it looks like.
That could have been just like a random tier that hit and on Slash's side that didn't. Juicy Sack, real good with making those spiders.
Yep, Juicy Sack, definitely an item that you want to take. A lot of the times you don't want to fill up your first familiar slot as a general speedrunning rule, but Juicy Sack is good enough such that it makes it worth it. Wait, so what did HauntedQuest just backtrack for there?
A roll maybe?
Oh. Yes,
Yeah.
Slash has his roll. Oh, gonna get a good double deal.
Very good deal. Gets the speed. And caffeine pill. I was gonna say, I think Haunted took that in the wrong order, but it's same effect, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because of that backtrack on Basement 2, Slash gonna take the lead here. I'm not quite sure what... I wasn't watching closely enough, I'm not sure why Haunted did that. But maybe there was a good reason.
Yeah, he might have... I don't know.
Now, one thing to note here is that both racers have the school bag. So the next active item they see, they can just pick it up and have it alongside their D6.
Like that.
Guppy's head, yep. Slash gonna take that.
Guppy's head's really good. Especially if you have a lot of damage. The seed looking like it's gonna be a high damage run with the Sacred Heart start.
Yeah, this is definitely pretty strong.
Nice Hierophant card there. I've never seen that room before.
That is one of the new Booster Pack 4 rooms introduced from the guy who made Anti-Birth. I forget his name. Not Kilburn, but the other guy.
I don't know. I can't remember.
But yeah, just recently added to the game here. Man, both players in the exact same room here. Definitely a much closer race than the previous one, I feel. And both players even having similar health. HauntedQuest doesn't bother touching it for Bookworm, whereas Slash does, and that's going to put Slash in the lead, or excuse me, HauntedQuest in the lead. I actually disagree with Slash's decision there. Bookworm not going to do that much, and he didn't even you're not even guaranteed to see a third book anyway. So essentially, it's just wasting, 5 seconds or so.
But that 5 seconds, if you get Bookworm, will be made back just by the extra points that you get from it.
Bookworm a lot better on worse builds. So here their build is pretty strong. Oh, again with the tough love.
I think Slash already got that on.
Yeah, he already did. So Slash is a different item because he already had the tough love. Interesting. The item Slash saw was number 2, which is kind of annoying to use, so Slash doesn't want to pick it up. I probably would have actually picked up that number 2, but it's not a huge deal.
It's kind of a dangerous item.
Well, you can actually play it. It's actually not dangerous because you know how like you're supposed to play anti-gravity, or you just spam the key. If you play it like that, it'll never shoot a bomb. So then it's essentially just anti-gravity strats, and then it's completely safe to take. So that's a fun tip out there for all the speedrunners out there.
Flash a few rooms behind. He'll see this item room here.
Cricket's body. And both players neck and neck here.
Haunted had to backtrack for that.
Yeah, because he didn't have a key or something.
Slash using the multicolored Cap of Pride mod.
Oh yeah, you might notice that some of the graphics are messed up on Slash's side, and that's because he plays with some fun graphics mods. They don't provide him a gameplay advantage, they're just kind of wacky and fun, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, slight mistake there. Hitting the... Oh man, Haunted, you got a bomb out of this room. Oh man. Oh, this is a huge mistake from HauntedQuest.
Yeah, he wasted a lot of time there.
So you might be wondering why SlashSP didn't use the Hierophant card there. He's actually saving it so that he can steal a Devil Deal later on, which is one of the cool things you can use a Hierophant card for. Gonna roll the health up for speed. Makes sense.
Yep. He also has a Polaroid proc.
Man, definitely a close race. Both players pretty low health, especially HauntedQuest here.
Yeah,
gotta be careful.
Slash can always use the Hierophant to, if he goes down to 1 heart or 2 hearts.
Yeah. I guess, where did the Hierophant come from? Because Haunted doesn't have it, so maybe he just ended up using it.
He bombed a rock fort, I believe. One of the rooms that had it hidden behind the rock.
Ooh, good Devil Deal.
Rocket immediately.
Oh, dude, Haunted wasting time. That was slow. Oh, he's gonna take the Void. Interesting. He's gonna take the Void over the D6. Oh, we have a variation.
It has potential, because he could maybe get some extra stats that Slash doesn't get, and catch up that way.
It's kind of a weird decision. I think the reason is because he meant like he only wanted to proc the Judas Shadow. So kind of a technical thing that happened in that Devil Deal. It's kind of a little bit hard to explain, but essentially Haunted made a tiny mistake and he didn't want to waste additional time trading back the Void for the D6, so he just decided to keep the D6. So here we'll see both players. Slash only has 1 key, doesn't bother opening any of the chests, whereas Haunted used his 1 key and voided it. I didn't see the stats he got, did you, Moose?
I think it was range and tears.
Okay, this is heating up, ladies and gentlemen, because they're about to finish the game on the 11th floor, only a few rooms away from the boss. Slash is 1 room ahead. Oh, Slash gonna take it.
And that's GG.
Oh man, dude, look at this. 4 seconds. That's all.
Wow.
If Haunted makes 1 last mistake, he wins that match.
If you hadn't have taken that time to take the Void or open that chest, it would have been a lot closer.
I think the biggest mistake from Haunted was that one room where he didn't bomb through with the moving turrets. Where if you shoot them, they clamp down and they don't open for longer. So then you have to you have to be very careful in those rooms to deliberately not shoot those moving turrets because it wastes a lot of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know this was a best of 3, so Slash won 2 in a row. Yeah. So he will be moving on to the next round.
Congratulations to Slash. Can't bash Slash. So that was the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. That's the only match for today.
That's lame.
But I don't know when the next match will be. Maybe as illness.
Yeah, I know, because seeded so fast. That's kind of lame.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, where's the schedule?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, interview incoming, says Alvi. Wow. So I guess we're gonna interview the winner, something I did not know.
I didn't know this either.
But that's cool. Hey Slash,
Hello.
congratulations.
Thank you.
A very close race, winning that second match only by 4 seconds. 4 measly seconds. If HauntedQuest made one less mistake, I think he takes that match. Hey Slash.
Probably, yeah.
Congratulations.
We always have like really close races. Me and HauntedQuest.
Very close race,
We've played a
winning
lot
that
in tournaments.
second match only by 4 seconds. Yeah, so at the beginning I was saying that I think HauntedQuest is actually favored. HauntedQuest made
slightly.
one less mistake, but HauntedQuest disappointing me.
Probably, yeah.
Haunted, what do you think the
We
biggest
always have,
mistake
like,
you
really
made
close races, me
in
and
that final
HauntedQuest,
match
though.
was?
Like, we've played a lot in tournaments.
Yeah. Well, you didn't play that bad. I mean, you came within 4 seconds. Oh, the first match. Oh, okay. So let me ask about the void. So was that intentional that you decided to leave the D6 for the void?
Yeah, it was intentional. I didn't have a lot of money, so I thought, okay, I could get an advantage from one item, like get the teams up with.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because Slash wouldn't have made that trade, and then if all the items in the chest are bad, then you can just use the void and then get maxed out on tier 8. So it does make sense, actually. And then the other thing is, there was this one room where you shot a turret head, and then you had to like wait for the turret head to, and you lost about 5-6 seconds in that room, and you had like 4 bombs at the time. I think you had 4.
Yeah, it was I just thought, okay, I've cleared half of the room. They're gonna open up. I have to. They just didn't open up, and it was like so much time lost there, and that really cost me.
Yeah, I think that room alone costed you the race.
In that second race, Haunted, why did you have to backtrack on V2?
Because I counted charges.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew the same thing. I was like, I'm pretty sure there was enough, but I wasn't sure, and I saw you backtrack, and I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go. I think it's right.
Wait, so did you?
I had charge up, yeah.
You had exactly the right amount of charge to Slash.
Yeah.
So Haunted must have miscounted. Is that true?
Yeah.
I think I must have missed a room somewhere, because I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. I went to the left.
That,
Oh, at the beginning you went the wrong way on the
went
first
left.
room.
Yep.
yeah.
So that was the difference. So Haunted had so that was kind of unlucky then, I guess, because Haunted made the correct compass read, but then had to backtrack.
It was one
So that's kind of
I
technical.
think, and that kind of hurt.
Yeah, because we all saw Haunted going back on B2.
Did you backtrack for Cricket's body? Because like I remember you not getting it, looking at the trackers, and then you had it all of a sudden. I like slowed down.
I had to backtrack because I had no key.
Yeah, he got a key
Yeah.
in the very next room, so you had to backtrack one room. It actually wasn't that bad of a backtrack. You both grabbed Cricket's body at like the exact same time. It was intense.
Okay. I thought you didn't have it. It's like I slowed down a bit.
Definitely a fantastic race. Very, very close. Good job to the both of you. Slash will be moving forward, but it is a double elimination tournament. So HauntedQuest is not out yet. He has another chance to crawl his way back.
I'm gonna do my best and try to come back from the loser bracket.
So that's it for today. Thanks to the both of the racers. Thanks to Alvi for streaming. And make sure to stay tuned next time. I'm not sure exactly when, but you'll see it on the on the Binding of Isaac directory.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks again, Alvi, for the tournament.
Yeah, thanks again.
All right, thanks everyone.
Also, Sam, you won't get away with this.
What?
You know.
Okay, bye.
All right, see you guys.
Goodbye, chat.